Oh wait, can I... Is Tempest gonna hit him? No. Okay. I forget that I have to be right in front of him. Still kind of weird I can't attack diagonally. 4, please. Yeah, let's make it up to max. Pillage? What does that mean? Whatever. Finish the job. Those lying dead, blah blah blah. Promoted, temporary, blah blah blah. I didn't get to read that all. Does that guy come back? I hope so. If not, that was shitty. There they are. Gods be damned. I gotta go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out the hall's windows into the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well. Wagner. Next reviled kingship last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guess. See what I deal with all day long? Things make a little more sense. So you hope I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there's no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall when they go by. Just get the janitor to do it. Can I ask one more favor? Do I get more money out of it? Sure. If you happen to stall our guest down at the docks, I won't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Vargno hustle from the mead hall. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a bar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. All this reading makes me thirsty. Guess it's a good thing I said I'd take that quest. More story. Backstory. Wagner. A familiar Varl steps from the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version trampling the halls of Grothenham. Adhesive in purpose. All these names. God, Zero, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old. If there is a Varl, there must be a Wagner. I don't understand that reference, but okay. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from poor and stupid old yawks. At what age did you lose a sense of shame? Norma demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grothem. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arbor, in fact. Ugh. And be glad for it. Harbor mentions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, gold wolf head immunized on a red, the king of men, or someone on his behalf, the king's whelp. The king's son, Lenin. You don't know Scarum? We visited his capital and he visited ours. It's how you make alliances these days. A miserable waste of time. Yes, Harun has it. I almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Harkon. Then you're going to Grofim? I have a distant feeling I finished my business in Stra, and I was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but, let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is in delight to behold. Where is Mar Haken? Have you found him a place to put up our warriors? I'm heading to meet the governor. A host of giants departs in his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you. I guess I'm off to find Marg. I'll see you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles up from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Lachlan looks all over the world. Ugh. Larkin looks for all the world, the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back from Groveland should be more interesting than most years, you think. So basically, he's a fucking asshole. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an all day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vargan's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hockner, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke of highly. We're gonna go with old buddies, I think. Oh, all these weird pronouns. Skurner. You find Håkon in the Mead Hall, surrounded by other Var. Strahd is no stranger to Varl, but it rarely sees this many. Håkon waves you over. You went straight for a flogging? Jagner is one who agrees to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyways. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's human settlements that gave me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here at the Great Hall, it was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha, humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Håkon. Håkon lets slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds. Known as he is for cutting a swath through dirge at Jagmer's side in the Second World War, in regular sense. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Groffman. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back inside for cooler air. A lot of loading in this game. It's a lot different than I imagined too. Guess it's time to talk to him and then go back up to the Great Hall. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed viewer who must be working for Lenin. Yeah, we'll call him Lenin. Lenin, for sure. He's a piece of cloth. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Lenin. Yes, you're with Vaughn. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I know Rome a long time. I'll be joining you back in Garn with my guards. Lennon looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't reject. Where's the woman in this picture? Why? I work for the king, carrying tights to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Just wanted to introduce myself. A true pleasure, yes. An awkwardness hangs in the air like a thick fog. You take the opportunity to depart. I don't want nothing to do with that kid. Why did that go down? Whatever. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell when the sun never moves. The governor's chest adjoins with a supply of leathers. All there, just as you promised, to your mild surprise. You and your Eric had anything to do with that. Plus 20 renown. Cool. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already there. And a while later, Lennon and his men appear groggy and deceived. Mars steps forward, Wagner, quartersmaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. There's only one option, so. You follow Margaret, and the others joins. Usually, the smaller door sets into the gates would be enough to leave or enter the city. but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of sorts, just frustrated, tired people. It's summer is just dry as a hole, you think. I mean, it just occurred to me that, since they're so far on in northern latitude, that in winter here, it'd be mostly dark all the time, too. So I guess it's sort of a change, like if you went to the Antarctica or something. I hope there's more backstory too, so I can learn more about these characters. And how to properly pronounce their names. Days supplies. Okay, that's what that is. What's the stop thing? Oh. Stops for the day. A gift, says Mario, cracking open Mead casks. From our gracious friend, the Governor of Strand. Hours pass with laughter and me and blah blah blah. I'll make a toast, I guess. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between men and Brawl. The others join in. Lynn's expression is a stone wall, but others laughed at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down. He's gonna turn on us, that Linen. I know it. Chat. Thanks for the speech, slurs Vaughn. That wasn't much of a chat. Looks like you don't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Morrow, I thought the damn governor would never shut up. He did give you the history of his entire family. He tried. And then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, it turns out. I'd have given you the job to you, too, gods. But there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after the business with Lytton? Hopefully the boy goes back on his own, and I can take out frustration on a drudge or something. Starting to sound like Hawken. Haha. Don't you miss the fight, Ruben? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slashes and shakes his head. I guess maybe I did something in the war that I'm not proud of. There's no joy in killing. But this? I'm pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between two kings for some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you've done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm next in line? These things get muddly, old Var. They're always muddly, Wagner. Wagner stares into the fire. Lost in thought. We leave him to it. I wish there was more voice acting in this game. Oh, where are we now? You rest groggily. Campsite is casually in merriment. Marn is already kicking Morris awake when you spot Lennon stalking in your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're needed. Ah, it's Lennon. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases the caged yawn and receives a hard stare in return. How long to grow? It's only been 1 day, you fucking idiot. Ha. We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you a map. It's a fucking pansy. World map. So there's Strahd. This is where we are. Oh, this is a fucking big ass map. Is this the road I guess this is the road we're taking. I wish these wouldn't line up so much. Turner Pass. That's their capital. Where the fuck is ours? Oh, right there. So, it's like a month away. Oh my god. I wish there was more of a, this is the path you're taking sort of thing. We head north, then east, past the forts. Gorfelm's so far from Strahd. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Linen. Why not take ships to Scaramouth? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for reasons. It stays covered with ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you the wonders of Scaramouth. A half-sunken city crawling with Georgian glaciers. You like glaciers? Linen exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his content. He turns and bats aside a tent flip as he goes, barking in his company from a distance. Don't poke an ant, Hill Wagner. He seems no happy to be here than you. Spend a few days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off, too. Linen's got a shorter wick than Hawking. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vardville if we're lucky. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. Good job for telling me things. I can equip things in hero tents, okay? Pastime by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's mortality, reduce the casualty in war, affect willpower, combat. Resting table will use supplies, only rest when necessary. The trading tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in locked battle. Click leave at the bottom of the campsite and go back to the road. I think it's best to go to training. Oh, I have to go here first, right? To view stats and abilities. Oh, thank you. What about units' abilities? Bring the pain! The Shield Master strikes an adjacent enemy for armor damage. Oh, I can rank this up, that's cool. This is armor at the moment. That's his strength. Which one is his health? Does this also count as health? I guess so. What was that? Oh, backstory. Murray is an old hand at the Brown Culture. Along the front line of the fight. Occasional brush with leading a clan. 0 kills. Oh, and that's how many they've killed. Promote. What does that do? Build higher stacks. Increase your item rank. Do I choose one of these? No. Continue. Confirm. Oh, these are the steel skills? Okay. Big sweep. Or hit so hard that any... I'd rather take that one. Or do they both appear in battle? Oh. Okay. What is this? What is it, though? I don't know what that icon is. Confirm? What is that, though? That doesn't tell me. It's the fucking bastard prince. Impale. Knock back one space. And... each kill encourages allies to fight harder. Still want to know what that is. Here's Hawkman. I love his fucking horns. It's a cool picture. What is this? No idea. And we're back at him. Oh. I should have clicked that earlier. With the amount of willpower you can use for any given action. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. What does this do? Wait, what was 30 again? Okay. Let's go to training. Because I fucking suck at this combat. Yes, I understood that. So basically this is the starting position. Just getting them in order, I guess. Can I spread you out more? Since there appear to be more down there. Actually,